everyone, Wrench Peter and Sensei Zoe back again for class. We're going to start off with a warm-up by doing some animal walks. Okay, so Sensei Zoe's going to go to one side. She's going to start off with the bear walk, walking on her hands and feet. She walks to one end, and then once she gets there, she turns around and goes right back. Then the next one, kangaroo. Feet together, hopping, keeping those feet together. Do not bring your feet apart. Then she turns around and jumps right back. Kangaroo. The next one is the snake walk. So she's on her stomach. Use your hands and feet to crawl across the floor like a snake. And then back. Good, good, good. Next one is the duck walk. She's going to squat down low, take her hands, put them behind her head, and she walks like a duck. Just don't talk like a duck. Once she gets to the end, she turns around and goes again. Good job. Then the next one is the crab walk. So she goes on her hands and feet, keeping her body off the floor, so she's staying on only her hands and feet, walking across. Turns around and does it again. Make sure you're facing forward so you see where you're going. And then last one is the monkey walk. So she faces sideways, places her hands, jumps her feet, places her hands, jumps her feet, places her hands, and jumps her feet. And then she just goes right back. Hands and feet, hands and feet, hands and feet. Walking like a monkey. All right, now it's time to stretch. So you're going to bring one leg in, one leg out. You're going to grab your toes, and we're going to count in Japanese. So let's all count together. Ready? Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Good, now switch feet. Other leg. Grab it. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Next one, butterfly. Feet together, nose to your toes. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. The next one on your feet. You go arms over and under like this. Ready? Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Now you're going to twist. Robot stretch. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. And you're going to stretch up to the sky. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Now down to the floor. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Now that you're all stretched out, let's get ready for class. All right, first drill of today, we're going to be doing Tai Sabaki. Now last week we did step and turn, but this time we're going to go up and down, or a jump and a duck. So Sensei's going to set her stance, Hira from Orange Belt. She's going to jump in the air, crossing her legs as she does it. So go. Almost like she's trying to sit cross-legged. Anza. Go. Good. Nice and high. And then next one, we're going to duck. So Sensei drops one knee back, puts her hands on the floor, and looking up at the person attacking her. And back up. So again, duck, and up. One more time, duck. Good. Make sure you put your hands on the inside of your knees, so this way you're ready to stand up quick, or you can even just roll away. Back up. Now you can put them together. So you have jump, and duck, and jump, and duck, and jump, and jump. Oh, nice, right there. All right, now you practice. All right, next Tai Sabaki drill, we're going to use our lightsaber. Since he's always going to face me, arms up. I'm going to swing straight across right to her head. She ducks down low. Then she gets back up. Then I'm going to swing right for her ankle. She's going to jump right over. So again, duck down low. Then right away, jump. So duck and jump. So go. 1 and 2. And then you can always trick them a little bit. All right. Gotcha. Good. All right, now you try. All right, so now we're going to move on to our next jump and duck drill, which is actually from behind. Now this is a black belt practice drill, but you can do it slow just to get good at it first. So I'm going to cut across towards Sensei's head, and I'm going to ki-eye before I cut so she knows that the cut is coming. Top! Good, just like that. So again, just the duck, top! Good. Then I do it to the legs, so she jumps. Top! Good. Again, top! Good. then, as a black belt, you try to do it without the ki. You just wait for the person to cut across. Ah, got it. Again. And then the jump. Nope, you can cut. Right. Trick is to try to listen for it. All right, now you try. All right, last drill we're going to practice is called the Donkey Kong drill. So this is how it's going to go. Since he's going to put her arms up, I'm going to throw the ball right towards her legs. And she has to wait for it to come to her and jump over it. So again, wait for it to come. Now if you have a bigger object you can roll, you can try that too. Try it. All right, next thing we're working on today is some sword. So Sensei has her bokken. If you don't have a bokken, you just use some sort of stick. But Sensei is going to hold the bokken, one hand at the top, one hand at the bottom. Right foot forward, left foot back, and she points it straight out, right at someone's nose. This is called stance number 1, or Seigon no Kamae. From the side. Good. See how her arms are straight out, her sword is pointing straight across, as if it's pointing right at my face. Good. Now we're going to do the cut, or the stab, ski. So she slides in, and she pokes, and then back. So again, go, and back, go, and back, go. Go. Good, now your turn. Do 50 of them. All right, next sword stance. Sword stance number 2, or Dai Jodan no Kamae. Sensei's going to take her foot step back. She brings the sword over her head, and she's looking through her arms. You also want to make sure that the sword is up and away. You don't want to bring it down like this. There's no power there. Okay? From the side. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. It's over her head, looking through the arms. Sword stance number 2. Now we're going to do the cut, where she steps in and cuts straight down. And back. So again, go. And back. Go. Back. Go. And back and go. All right. Now it's your turn. Do 50 cuts. All right. Last sword stance that we're going to practice. Sword stance number 3. Hasso no Kamae. So Sensei's going to bring her feet about shoulder width apart, not together. She's going to bring the sword to one side of her body, straight up and down, and keep her elbow tucked in. Hasso no Kamae. So from the side so they can see. Just like that, just standing relaxed with the sword at your side, looking the way you want to cut. So now Sensei's going to step in and cut on an angle and back, almost as if you're starting to draw the letter X. So again, she steps in and cuts, and back, go, and back, and go, and back. You know what to do, 50 cuts, go! All right, here's your sword exercise for the day. So Sensei's going to take the sword, put it over her head, just like sword stance number 2, her feet are together. Then she's going to open her legs into a horse stance, cutting straight down and back up. We call these sword jacks, just like jumping jacks, but now you have a sword. Go, and back up, and go, and back up. So you're going to do that for as many times as you want, 20, 50. But if you hit the floor, you have to start over. So even if you're on number 20, you have to start over. So again, one more time. So does it 1, 2, 3, as many as you can. All right, go. All right, now time for levels. So we're going to finish up our katas that we started yesterday. So white belts. We're going to do our white belt katas. So Sensei's going to run through the first part real quick. Bow yoi, first down block, step in and punch. Other side down block, step in and punch. To the front down block, step in and punch, step in and punch, step in and punch, and ki. 2. Good. Now here is the thing about white belt kata. It's very easy because if you know that part, you know the rest. So you just turn around and do it again. Down block, punch, down block, punch, then to the back, down block, step in and punch, step in and punch, step in and punch, and ki. 2. She turns all the way around, down block, punch, down block, and punch and ki. 2. Then you bow, and yo. You want to make sure you stop at that last punch on the side there, because otherwise you'll just keep going. So now Sensei's going to go over there, face the front, and do it so you can copy her. No, turn around, face the front, back up. Okay, okay. Ready, and start.
2.
It's your turn, white belts. All right, orange belts. We're going to finish your kata now. So since it goes into yoni, those are down block, middle block, high block. Step in, punch low. Other side, down block, middle block, high block. Step in, punch low. To the front, down block. Step in, punch high, middle, low. High, middle, low. High, middle, low, and ki. And now just like white belt, you just turn around and do it again. So all the blocks, punch low. All the blocks, punch low. Down block to the back. 3 punches, high, middle, low. High, middle, low. High, middle, low, and ki. Then she turns around, does the blocks again. Punch low, does the blocks, and punches low and ki's. Good. Now she's going to do it one last time facing the front so you guys can copy. Ready? And start. Orange belts, let's see it. All right, yellow belts, let's finish your kata now. So Sensei goes into Yoi, does her down block, middle block punch, steps in elbow down block, other side, down block, middle block punch, steps in elbow down block, to the front down block, elbow down block, elbow down block, elbow down block, and 2. Good, then turn around, do it again. Down block, middle block punch, step in elbow down block, other side, down block, middle block punch, step in elbow down block, to the back, down block, step in, elbow down block, elbow down block, elbow down block, and 2. Then she turns, down block, middle block punch, step in, elbow down block, other side, down block, middle block punch, step in, elbow down block. 2. Good, one last time, she's going to run through the whole thing, facing the front so you can see. Ready, and go. Get to work, yellow belts. All right, green belts. Let's finish up Bokata. So Sensei goes into Yoi. She does her downward strike. Strikes across. Other side, downward strike. Strikes across. Leans away. Strikes the ankle, stabs the face, side step, strikes down. Then she strikes across, stabs and ki eyes. 2. Good, and then just like all the other katas we've done so far, you turn around and do it again. Downward, across, downward, across, lean away, ankles, face, strike down, across, stab. 2. Good, turn around, strike down, across, other side, strike down, and across and ki. 2. Good, one last time, since he's going to do it, facing the front. She's in Yoi, ready position, and go. Green belts, make sure you have plenty of space to practice. All right, blue belts, let's finish blue belt kata today. So Sensei's going to go into Yoi. Ready position. She does the first part, high block punch, block grab shuto. Step in, scoop, pull it back. Step behind, hit low, step up back, fist and tuck. 2. And here's where it gets a little different. She turns, she does her routine block, grab, shuto. Then she goes to the other side, block, grab, shuto. To the back, block, grab, shuto. Then she's going to do a crescent kick, elbow, and down block into a horse stance. So again, crescent kick, elbow, down block. One more time, crescent kick, elbow, down block, and 2. Then she turns around, doing a block, grab, shuto routine. Again, block, grab, shuto routine. To the front, block, grab, shuto. Then she does a crescent kick nice and high. Back to her stance, punching. 2. And ki. So one more time, right from this position. We'll go up to here, end of part 1. So part 2 again, She turns, routine, block, grab, shoot toe. Other side, routine, block, grab, shoot toe. To the back, block, grab, shoot toe. Crescent kick, elbow down block. Then on the other side, then once more, and ki. Then turns, block, grab, shoot toe. Block, grab, shoot toe. Block, grab, shoot toe. Crescent kick, punch low, and toe. And that's it. So one more time, since it's going to face the front. So this way you can copy her and do it alone at home. Go. Get to work, blue belts. All right, purple belts, we're finishing up Bow Kata 2 today with section C. So here's how it goes. Sensei faces the front. She's in Yoi. She just finished section 2. She turns around, strikes it down. Then she brings it up, switches to the other side, and strikes it down. Then she leans away, strikes to the ankles, stabs the ankles, and then goes up to cat stance with the bow straight up and down. She steps and turns, pushes out in a horse stance, winds it up, spins it around her head, stabs it, and ki-eyes. She switches her grip and brings it to her hip, steps around, and then strikes across. She hops over, 1, 2, 3. Then she switches her grip, she strikes down to the floor, steps around, strikes down to the floor, steps behind and strikes down to the floor. Then she's going to fold it under like she's going to bow. She's not done yet though. She walks forward, turns around, does a seiza high block at the same time, winds it up, spins it, slams it on the floor, and finishes in a stance, tucks it under, and katate. So one more time. Facing the front. She's in Yoi. She turns and strikes down. Turns and strikes down. Leans away, strikes the ankle, stabs the ankles, and stance. Steps and turns. Horse stance, push it out. Spins it. Stabs and ki-eyes. Switches the grip, brings the hip, step around, strike across. Hops, does 3 strikes. 1, 2, 3. Strike down. Step around, strike down. Step behind, strike down. Folds it under, walks if you need to. If you don't have enough space, don't walk too far. Stays a high block, spins it, slams it, stance it, and finishes in katate. So one last time on that blue spot, Yoi facing the back. Just in Yoi, and go. Purple belts, now try the whole thing. All right, brown belts, let's run through the first quarter of your kata, brown belt kata. So sensei bows, goes into Yoi, ready position. She's going to turn towards me, san chindachi, left middle block, right down block at the same time. Then she steps in with her foot and switches. Then she goes to the other side, switches her blocks, and steps in, switches her blocks. She steps in, reinforced middle block, placing her fist right on the inside of her elbow for extra power. Steps in, parry, and spear hands to the front. She winds it up, spins it into a horse stance, sideways hammer fist, steps in and punches, just like when we do our moves, and ki-eyes. Good, and back. So again. So she looks towards the left, does a pigeon toe stance, like this, where your toes are curled in, and does a left middle block and right down. She steps in and switches her blocks. Her right foot steps that way, switches her blocks. Now her left middle block is opposite of her foot this time. On this side, it's the same. So she steps in and switches. Then does a reinforced middle, steps in, parry, spear hand, winds it up, spins it, hammer fist, steps in, and punches it. Good. Once last time, she's going to face the front, so this way you can copy along. Go ahead. All right, now your turn, brown belts. All right, here's your activity for the day. We're going to be working on our cartwheels. All right, Sensei's always going to show you how a cartwheel goes. All right, just like that, but it's a lot easier than you think. All right, first step, you need something to cartwheel over. So we have our pad here. Want to grab a pillow or something like that. That works too. Sensei's always going to come up close to the pad, put one foot right next to the pad. Then she puts the same hand over, closer to the pad while the other hand goes down as well. So go ahead. And then she just kicks her legs over. Okay? So here's how the beginner way to do it goes. She puts one foot, puts one hand, the same hand, then the other hand, then she jumps around in a circle. Kind of like she's doing the monkey walk. So watch again. Foot, hand, hand, foot, foot. Just like that. Then as you get better, you just kick your legs higher and higher until you can go fully over into a proper cartwheel. And then once you got that, you can take the item out, do your cartwheel, and there you have it. So now, it's your turn.